If you're a bloke who feels tired all the time, unmotivated, and a bit shit, this channel is for you. And if you've ever felt guilty for feeling that way, keep watching. There are a lot of blokes walking around right now who look fine on the outside but feel completely fucked on the inside. They go to work, they pay their bills, they hit the gym when they can, they scroll at night and then they wonder why they feel disconnected, exhausted, or like something's missing. And no one really talks about that. Most of what we hear online is either hustle harder, wake up earlier, be more disciplined, or on the other side, just relax and feel your own feelings. But neither extreme actually helps if your foundation is off. So if you're watching this thinking, what's wrong with me? Let me say this clearly. You're not weak. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're probably just running your life without a proper blueprint. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a guru. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm just a bloke who's worked regular jobs, felt burnt out, struggled with mental health, sleep, motivation, discipline, and realized that no one ever actually explained the basic shit properly. Everything I talk about is stuff I've had to learn the hard way. And I'm still learning. This channel exists because young men are expected to just figure it out without any real guidance. No one teaches you how sleep affects your mood, how food affects your energy, how routine affects your mental health, how discipline isn't punishment, it's stability. You're just expected to cope. The problem with coping is coping works for a while, then it turns to burnout, then it turns to apathy, and then one day you wake up and realize you're just surviving, not building anything. And that's not a good place to live. Every solo life has a structure behind it. Not a perfect life, a stable one. Sleep, movement, nutrition, routine, and mental habits. When those 5 are off, everything feels way harder than it should. This channel is about building that structure step by step. Mental health without pretending discipline doesn't matter. Fitness without extremes. Advice you can actually apply while working full-time, studying, or just trying to keep your head above water. This channel isn't about being alpha. It's not about being perfect. And it's definitely not about shaming blokes for struggling. It's about becoming steady, reliable, and grounded for yourself first. One of the biggest lies young men believe is that motivation comes first. It doesn't. Energy comes from sleep, confidence comes from keeping small promises, motivation comes from momentum, and no one ever explains that. This channel was for blokes who want to feel better without turning into someone they're not, who want to train but not obsess, who want to improve their mental health but don't want to be talked down to, who want a clearer head and a bit more control over their life. Some videos will be short, some videos will be long, some days we'll talk about fitness, other days sleep, other days mindset. You don't need a massive life overhaul. You need a solid base. And once that base is built, everything else gets easier. If any of this hit, you're in the right place, stick around, we're building something solid here.